Hey guys, Horror Movies here, and welcome back. Let's play Saga Frontier 2. In our last episode, we took our newly equipped party into the giant wormhole, and in between episodes, I took care of all of my training off camera. I have been very busy with that. Last couple days were spent training. I used the fast forward function on my emulator to help expedite that process. Total game time, it took me, well, in game, I think it took me like 5 or 6 hours or so, but in reality, it only took like probably 2 or 3. But yeah, before we progress any further, I'm going to go ahead and show off my newly equipped and more powerful party now. Yeah, Primera, as I mentioned before, I have her going with spears right now. She got up to spear level 21, and picked up a ton of new arts for pretty much everybody, really. She has Thousand Cross, Heavenly Strike. She picked up Revive also. That's on Beast, Flame. Pretty much is the auto life spell from all the Final Fantasy games. Worked on her SP, HP, and WP quite a bit. Moving to the staff, he picked up actually no new arts. Actually no, he picked up a couple. He learned these ones right down here, a Final Letter and Dead End. These are both instant death blow attacks. They're not that powerful, but they're not meant to be just because they're death blow attacks. So those I learned all of those there. Nothing else he actually learned. I was trying to learn multi-way /back/sleeve/, but didn't learn that yet. So that'll come in later on. Let's see, Roberto, he picked up quite a few new arts as well. Most importantly, the Spectral Shot art. It's yeah, Beast, Quick Shot is pretty much my favorite art for him to use, just because, I mean, for one thing, he's a really good bow user, and it also helps to work on his beast level, so, yeah, I love that setup for him, so he has that now. Ginny, she's actually pretty much good right now. She's learning new arts, really, but, staff level is up to 29 right now, tree level of 18. Pretty much all I had her do was either, use Gale Strike in a battle, or Incineration to work on her spells. Yeah, everyone right now, yeah, they have a ton of HP right now. I was hoping Ginny could have got up to 350, but we can work more on that later. But yeah, I wanted to have everyone else at least 450 or so. So we are good to go. So anyway, also took care of all these ants around here. You see the giant root is now gone for the most part, so we can actually progress through this way over here. I was also saying before, there's a couple enemies around here that I didn't fight yet. There's only a few around here in general. Just what is it? There's land urchins. We fought this before. There's also slimes here too, actually, but I'll be finding those in a little while. Yeah, pretty much everyone just set to using one art, just one-shot enemies. Primera had her use Beast Lightning because it takes only 2 WP in a duel, and it also helps to build up her WP really quickly. The staff is having try out multi-way pretty much, but yeah, didn't learn that, but oh well. Roberta kept using Spectral Shot for him for a while to build his bow and beast level. Ginny just had her kept using either Incineration or Gale Strike or Time and Tide, really. Now, a couple things that I didn't mention in the last episode. If you leave the park, that ends the quest. So if you're still training here, then obviously don't leave until you're done. Also, I didn't mention about their staff earlier. He's the best character in the game to learn this art called Soul Hymn. It's Beast, Flame, Tone, I believe it is, or Flame, Beast, Tone, something like that. Actually, let me check. No, I can't check right now, but yeah, I forget what the combo for it is. I'm pretty sure it's just Flame, Beast, and Tone. Although you can't actually use a combo in a duel to learn it. You have to learn it after a battle. So really the best way to do that, at least for the staff's case, is to either use Flame or Tone in a battle. In this case, I'm using a duel. And then I'll just defend, really. I mean, he only has a 2% chance to learn it, but that's sadly the best chance you have to learn this art. So, yeah, what I do is either use Flame or Tone with the staff. For whatever reason, it doesn't work with Beast for him. So, I don't know why, but either Flame or Tone in a battle. Doesn't matter how many times you use it, just use it once and then just be done with it. And then after that, if I get really lucky here, I'll learn it, but probably won't. You know, just use either one of those once and then just go all out, really. I'll just use Bear Crusher real quick because it's cheap. Yeah, Soul Hymn takes 16 SP, actually. It's probably one of the best arts in the game just because it raises the entire party's morale and also gives regenerate to the entire party. So you can just use that in one fell swoop there to really help out. So if I didn't learn that, great. I probably won't, though, because yeah, it's very hard to learn. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. This part's it's not really that much more to it. There's a few items around here to get. Well, actually, there's quite a few, but I want to try and get all of those real quick. Let's see, this guy, I'll just show off. I'll just use Roberta real quick. Yeah, I've actually gone through both his Elder Bows so far, almost completely. They're both almost broken. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do later on, I can go back to Vogelon later on and repair all this equipment for him. See, I still have the Wisteria bow for him as well, but I don't want to really use that because it's really powerful, and I want to save that for later. So there you go. WP and SP, yay! You kind of such a lot of the enemies around here, they're guarding the treasure in this part, but thankfully they're not really that difficult, so. Yeah, what I've also been doing for training is go for a balanced approach, really, just of alternate characters. For me, just went in the order of, Primera to Staff, Roberto, Denny, back up to Primera, and just start all over again, so. It's pretty much really all I did. Yeah, it took a handful of hours, but it's really worth it just because, again, this is your final party for the rest of the game, so. It's worth the effort it's worth it to put in the effort to make sure they're prepared for the end of the game. So there you go. And really, I think arts-wise, my party's pretty much fine. They just need experience, really. They need more HP and WP and stuff like that. And ooh, Sea Beast Horn. That's just a spear, by the way. It's actually not that good, just because we have the Beast Lance. So I'll go ahead and get it, but I don't even know what to get rid of. Okay, rock cards. I have like 812 of these. Yeah, a lot of the ants around here drop them. Why, I don't really know. You think they drop tree stuff, but I guess not. Okay, just get rid of these. Don't really need too many of them, so I'll keep like 3. You never know. Alright, then this Sea Beast Horn. You'd think that'd be a pretty powerful spear, but in actuality, it's not all that great. Now let's go ahead and show it off real quick if I can get down to my freaking items menu. You know, Sea Beast Horn, durability of 60, not too bad. You have 22. Would have been better earlier in the game, but not right now. Let's see, let's loop around over here first thing, and fight this plant. Let's see, who do I want to use for this? Let's go with, let's go back to the staff. Yeah, I'll try out multi-way. Actually, no, let's use Gale Blades. I'm trying to work on his tree level as well. As you remember, for hybrid arts, you need a good weapon level and spell level to use them. In this case, for Gale Blade, you need a high tree level and soul level for it to be most effective. So, there you go. Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, really, if you've trained here for long enough, you should be able to one-shot any enemy around here pretty easily. And if you fight an ant commander, by the way, that's the ant with it has more black stripes than the other enemies. I recommend actually using Guinea to fight them and just one-shot it with Time and Tide. So there you go. Anyway, this room right here, we can see we have some treasure chests up here, but we can't get them easily. Well, I guess they are kind of easy to get. All you gotta do is just pull on the branches or vines and then they'll come down. So, and let's go Primera. Let's go ahead and show off 1000 Cross. One of the new spear arts I learned for off camera. Okay, she didn't use it. Okay, I learned the arts before. I don't know why she didn't use it right there, but oh well. Oh well, it's kind of weird. Let's see, yeah, let's maybe try it again, maybe she'll actually, like, do it. Thrust, 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 if you would please. 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go. 1000 Cross! Pretty basic attack, really. I think it's actually better than skeletons or undead enemies, so there you go. Ooh, more WP. Yay, I like that. Let's see here. So yeah, anyway, these enemies will leave me alone, or not. Okay, no big deal. I'll just clear out the enemies around here and then show off the little gimmick in this area. So, let's go back to... I don't want to use Roberto just because his Elder Bow is almost broken. And again, I really don't want to use the Wisteria Bow yet. So I'll just go and show off Incineration. Flame, Flame, Tree, and Stone. The best thing about Incineration, it takes 3 elements to use it, so you have a chance of increasing all 3 of your elements, or anima, when you use it in a battle. So there you go. That's pretty nice there. So let's see, anything, stone level, yay. Okay, now let's try and pull some of these branches. Let's pull this one right down here. Let's see, what do we have over here? We have, ooh, an obsidian axe. Definitely get this. This is a very good weapon for our Primera if you're having her use axes. For me, I'm not, though. Yeah, attack power of 31, which is very, very handy, but although I'm not really going to use it just because I have her with the Beast Lance, which is far superior to it. Well, not far, but it's better than anyway, so... this is actually the second best axe in the game also, so yeah, if you want to use that right now, go ahead. Although I would recommend saving it for the last boss of the game, so that's just my advice right there. And some of these branches also have enemies up there too, so let's see. Yeah, that one does. I'm pretty sure you can't avoid them either. Although if you run away fast enough, you probably could, so. Yeah, team battle with some land crackers. These guys are pretty easy. Primera, just go for aiming to save on WP. Staff, go for Tornado Blade to build up his tree level. Roberto, go with Firestorm. And then Jenny, go with Gale Strike. Pretty easy around here. Rapid hits! More like Tentacle Grape, but oh well. Dust. That kind of almost didn't hurt. Even though it actually really didn't hurt. Yeah, really at this point, yeah, we're dealing over well over 1,000 damage, close to 2,000 damage, really. So enemies around here, they're really not that hard, nothing to worry about at all. So, boom, easy enough. Yeah, we are quickly reaching very high levels of power here, which is very, very important. And geez, just dab, you must be dizzy. More HP, yes, and Giddy got nothing. Giddy, you suck. I hate you. Let's try, what else? There's one more item there. Let's try this vine right over here. This should have something for us. Here we go. What do we have over here? Ooh, Canary Heart. Ooh. Let's see what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a fairly decent tool. I want to say it's a tone tool, actually. Canary Heart. Here we go. It's a tone tool, resists Sonic, so it's meh at best, really. There's better tone tools than that anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. Let's go down bottom left first thing. And fight some more ants. I don't know why we can step on these guys, but oh well. Okay, Ants Commander. This guy is pretty tricky. I want to use Ginny for this guy. Even though she's the weakest member of the party, she can also one-shot them with Time and Tide. Oh, also, if you want to, you can have the staff use Final Letter or Dead End to also have the same effect. So it's your call. Yeah, this should one-shot him. Boom, easy enough. And she's like, "Yay, I win!" and learn nothing or not no stats. Again, Ginny, you suck. Anyway, quick save and make your way right down here. And we have a ton of slimes down here. They will, as you can see, they split up into 2, then 2 into 4, and so on and so forth. So if you want to fight them, by all means. They're all team battles, by the way, and they all drop a decent amount of chips. So if you want to fight that, go ahead. But I won't for right now. Anyway, ooh, a Blood Star. So let's grab that. Let's grab this down here for a Fossil Sword. Don't really need that anymore, but it's there. And up over here for Silver Chain. Not too bad. Nothing I'll really use, although the Blood Star's a pretty nice tool to have. Let's see, I'll use Roberto as an example. He has a Hyper Water. Let's see, where is it? DC, let me know, because I don't know where it is. Where are you? Oh, here, Blood Star. It's Unbreakable. It's a Water Tone tool, which is very, very nice. Although for Roberto, I don't have him use water spells, really. He just has water just for the hell of it, really. Ginny, this actually be a good setup for her. Let's see, Fireflix, Flame Tree, actually I won't really use it right now. Silver Chain, that's Steel Armor, by the way, not that great. I mean, again, it's heavy armor, kills your SP, so don't bother with it. And we're dealing with more slimes. These things are literally everywhere in this game, I've already noticed. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy, though. Yeah, Tornado Blade, yeah, Firestorm, blah, 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 you know the drill by now. Although I think they have an attack, Somersault, which is, I think, is a guaranteed life point break. So watch out for that. Although I've only seen it a couple times, so it's meh. Nothing really to worry about. And they can use Tone, which fails epically. Yeah, I never really use Tone spells that much anyway. I use Tone spells more in like other combos, like for Call Thunder or Heaven's Thunder. I never use like straight up Tone spells because they're not really that good. I mean, they're really not. At least in my opinion, anyway, but oh well. Spear level, WP, nothing, and WP, yes. And tree level, more, yes. And 17 chips. So if you want to stay down here and farm chips for a while, by all means, but I really don't feel the need to do that. So let's see, so now let's go and loop around down this way. Yeah, we're actually almost done with this part. I want to finish it today, so this episode might be a little longer than usual. Yeah, I try to keep them all around 15 minutes or so, but if I have to go a little bit longer than that, it's no big deal. So, there's still Beast Lightning. I was also trying to learn Fearless Triple for Primera, which is Feign / Thrust. Yeah, it's a high level spear, of course, but didn't have any luck with it. And Life Point Break, you are gone forever. And Magic Down just to rub it in. Of course, why not? And more crowns. How many crowns do I have anyway, actually? I have quite a few, I know that much. Let's see, I'm up to almost 9,000. I like the sound of that. Actually, no, I did not mean to go back up this way. There's also a way we can go to the bottom right there, if you guys saw that a second ago. So let's see here, yeah, down. No, I did not mean to do that. And down to the right, there's another path we can go to get another item. Let's go with Robert's O. And, yeah, use your Elder Bow with 3 durability. Yeah, I need to repair that. So what I'll probably do, yeah, once I finish up this quest, go back to the world map, which we will do once this is over. We will just, check the world map. And if you can go to Vodalon and or Rudel, I will definitely go there off camera, like I always do. Excuse me, then we will go from there. And 16 crowns. Woot. Okay, moving right along. See, no, I did not want to fight you. So many random battles, and also, you guys have probably noticed also, enemies around here will respawn once you kill them, so... It makes a great spot for training, but for an LP to want to speed through this area as fast as possible, it's not so good for that. But what can you do? I mean, luckily the enemies around here are very, very easy, so... It's just... I don't mind showing off the battles. HP, WP, yay! Yeah, Diddy needs HP, as you've already noticed. She, like, probably... Oh, she just now cracked 350, so, yeah. Oh, she gains a lot of HP when she levels up. I've had a couple levels for her where she gains like 7, 8 HP or so at least that helps there. See, what do we have down here? Ooh, an art stone. Definitely grab that. And then that's actually about it for items, I'm pretty sure. Let me think. There might be like a couple more things left. I really don't know. But yeah, I don't want to fight this ant. I really don't, so... crap. Oh well. But yeah, let me see here. I think I covered just about everything around here, so we're almost done, so... Yeah, I do like how the game, they give you the final party, but they give you a very good area to prepare them in. I mean, it made sense to do that, because, I mean, while the party starts out pretty strong as is, they're also fairly weak in the same sense. So, yeah, that's nice of the developers to throw this part in for us. Because, yeah, at this point, we only have a handful of quests to go before we're done with the game, or before we reach the end of the game, really. So yeah, there will be lots of training off camera that I will need to do to make sure we're ready for the end, because the end of the game is by no means easy. I mean, the last part of the game, it's fairly short, but can be very, very long at the same time, so that will be interesting. But I will mention this right now, there's no random battles in that part. So, there are battles, but there's, why did I use, I used a combo for Beast Lightning with the staff. That's brilliant on my part. Way to go, movies, way to go. But anyway, there's no actual random battles in the last part of the game. There's battles in there again, but they're kind of set in stone. Like, there's enemies on the screen, but you run into them, but they don't come after you. So, you can avoid all of them if you really want, which I probably will do anyway, so. Yeah, that's not for a while off yet. It's probably in like 20 or so episodes. And speaking of which, I'd like for this LP to be over in about 20-some episodes. Yeah, this shouldn't really take more than 100 episodes to finish. It really shouldn't. It's probably going to be about 90 or so, I would think. So yeah, that's a little shot off in the future right there. See, Ant Commander! You guys are annoying. Yeah, they're pretty damn powerful too. If you've seen their attack called Acidic Spray, which can deal a good amount of damage and also gives you weapon down, which lowers your durability of your weapons by a couple points. But not really a big deal. They died to being hit with a staff. Yeah. You suck so much that you're getting killed with a staff. Yeah, what does that say about you, Mr. Ant? Anyway, yeah, now we're done with that. We're done with the part, actually. I did not mean to fight you. So yeah, I'll just make my way up back to the entrance, and we are done. So let's just go, just dash real quick, just kill these guys as soon as possible. Yeah, let's try multi-way, why not? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen I've used a decent amount of LP around here, mostly for the staff, just because, I've had him fight most of the Ant Commanders around here to kill them all, because he's one of the more powerful people. But, yeah, some of these guys can life point break you rather easily, and they were pretty damn powerful, too, so... Yeah, if you need to use your LP, by all means, use it. I mean, that's why it's there, so... Yeah, let's make our way over this way... And I'm horrible at avoiding enemies, as you've already seen. If I was playing on a, using a controller for this, I might be a little bit better, but it wouldn't really matter, I don't think. So, oh well. But yeah, this episode right now, this is actually probably going to go up a little bit later today, just because I had to do so much training for the game right now, so... Yeah, I should be able to upload this later on. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, this weekend I will be gone Saturday and Sunday. Well, all of Saturday, really, and I'll be back, Sunday, late afternoon, late afternoon, early evening I'll be back, so no videos for then, but I'll post an update on my channel as well, as I always do, so. I don't want to fight any more enemies, I really don't. No, damn, oh well. So yeah, no videos those couple days, but yeah, I'll be back, uploading as usual on Monday, so no big deal. Yeah, let's give the Elder Bow its last dance here, and then I'll repair those later on also, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I've been recording, I think I just hit, how long have I been going anyway? Actually, wait, did I just hit 15 minutes? I may have. Actually, I have no idea how long I've been recording, I really don't know. Well, this episode's gonna be fairly long, although, I don't remember. Actually, no, I hit 20 minutes just now, actually, so there you go. Okay, and we leave, and that was a piece of cake. Actually, not really. It was fairly challenging. But it's a good training dungeon, so it's allowed to be challenging, so. You do and save up, and then I'll go over what I'll be doing off camera, as always, real quick, so. To continue the game, we can do insect megalith nets. I don't want to do that one yet. I really don't. Let me see here. What else is available? Pursuing the egg. I think that one's available. Is next. Battle South Mountaintop. Nothing else available right now. So what I will do, I will meet you guys right back here for next time on Let's Play Saga Frontier 2, when we'll start off with Pursuing the Egg. This has been Iron Movie signing off, guys. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.